My name is Ebuka Pascal Agudiegwu. I'm a self-taught visual artist, and this is me living my best life. I first encountered art when I was 5 years old. That should be when I visited my grandmom at Umahia. She has a shop at the Umahia main market, and one of those days I followed her to her shop, and man, I was overwhelmed with what I saw that very day. There was literally art everywhere. There was arts on the wall, arts on every shop. And even I can still remember vividly the portrait of Jesus that was made with raw charcoal. From that day, I kept practicing up till this moment. The turning point in my career, I guess, was when I decided to pursue art as a profession. Initially, I used to just make art for fun, draw friends, use it to entice people. And then later in life, I realized that art could actually be a voice, something I can use to convey a message to people, something I can use to have a good impact in my environment. My artistic style is figurative surrealism. It's very evident here. I am very much interested in the relationship we have with plants, and that's like the main reason why I always try to bring out twigs from the hair of my subjects. And my creative process is one I would say is a bit awkward because I don't have like a stereotype formula. Little things inspire me, like little details inspire me, and whenever I get these ideas that comes to me like flashes, I tend to write it down in words or phrases or sometimes sentences that when someone else reads might not really make sense, but gradually I begin to build the whole idea. It might take me 1 month, 2 months, sometimes a year to conclude on whether or not to start a painting. And from there, I just go straight to the canvas, make my sketch, and begin to paint. My painting doesn't always end how it starts. Like, as the process goes on, other things could come in. Yeah, so it's very flexible. I would say currently my works are more directed towards pre-colonial African civilization. I am very much interested in that, and I try to bring back most of those things that locks in our identity. So my work tends to bring this to life. I'm also very interested in gender equality. I'm gender conscious, and you see that it's almost as if I'm painting just women, but for the moment I'm a bit focused on African pre-colonial civilization and gender equality. In this exhibition, I will be showing 3 paintings: Nostalgia 1, Nostalgia 2, and Nostalgia 3. I painted those pieces from my personal experience, and at that point, I was just trying to express myself as to how I was longing for what I used to have, the kind of things I used to do. I just used it to picture that, and also hoping that those who see these pieces would also find that wistful feeling, that urge to have that which you used to own before. The theme of the exhibition, it's all in me. Everything about the nostalgic feeling, nostalgia, is just in your head. It's just within you. The kind of experience you carry in you and how those experiences shape your present. That's just the main meaning behind the paintings. How the past experience influence our present. Success for me is making a living doing just what you love. Just like I want to say I'm living my best life because I love what I do and it's also paying my bills. It was very challenging for me to make a decision on whether to take this as a profession, being an artist. I'm a trained biochemist, and at some point in my life, I was left to the option of, going for my passion or going for what I actually studied in school. Art has enabled me impact people, like the kind of reactions people, have when they see my work. That's like enough motivation for me to keep at it, keep doing it. Art is a reflection of ourselves. It's a reflection of our innermost thoughts. The most challenging part for me was getting a reference, because like I said, I get my inspiration from little things, and sometimes when I try to bring these ideas to life, getting a reference might be a bit challenging. But then somehow I was able to make use of what I had at the moment. And the easiest part was putting it on the canvas. Like, once an idea is formed, and although ideas are not fully formed, but once I'm very convinced that, okay, I'm good to go to, create this stuff, I think every other thing is Sarah. Just paint and paint and paint and dance and dance and dance. My works are, like I said, surreal, and I try as much as possible not to, make it rigid. I always make room for people to, see themselves, find themselves, and be able to, have their own interpretation to my works. I just want to use my work as an open field where everyone is welcome to come and play. My greatest lesson is not to procrastinate, but to get to work, because I think I've lost a lot of ideas to procrastination. When something just comes like this, and you just hesitate a bit, and that's it. You don't remember it. You just know that, oh, I used to think about something, but I don't know what it is now, and you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want that to happen.